Good morning student, myself Kehar Singh from Jyotri Academy. Today we will discuss class 10th subject SST Economics chapter 2nd sectors of Indian economy. First we discuss assessment of the supply of goods or services. You know very well that goods are tangible and services are intangible in nature. Only the final goods and services value are included. The final goods and services value are included, not intermediate goods or the raw material that can be included. The intermediate goods are used in producing final goods and services. Intermediate goods are helpful, raw material are helpful, primary goods are helpful, but the final goods can be the more value in the formation of that particular goods. The value of final goods already included the value of all intermediate goods. Without the intermediate goods, not final value can be prepared. So it is very, for example, biscuit is manufactured from wheat, flour, sugar, etc. Without wheat and flour and sugar, not biscuit can be formed. So here biscuit is the final goods and wheat, flour and that is the intermediate goods. Thereafter, gross domestic product. Gross domestic product, also known as GDP. The value of final goods and services produced in each sector during a particular year provides the total production of the sector for that year. So, GDP is a particular year can be measured, and GDP or all those final goods and services during a particular year, that is known as gross domestic product. The sum of the production in the three sector give the GDP of a country. All those the primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector, sum of the production will be helpful for making the GDP of a country. GDP is the value of all final goods and services produced within a country during a particular year. So GDP is measured in a particular year. GDP is sum of production, primary, secondary and tertiary sectors. GDP of all final goods can be measured, and GDP is very important for growth of a country. The measurable things of a country is identified by the GDP. Thereafter, historical change in sectors. In the initial stage of development, primary sector is more important, and we know that primary sector is agriculture, dairy and fishing. Thereafter, the secondary sector become more important for the development of industry, the industries or the different types of industrial sectors. In present time, the tertiary sector is more important for doctor service, teacher service, lawyer service and any services those have been provided to a country. It is coming on the tertiary sectors. Thereafter, development of service sector. Several services such as hospital, educational institute are the basic services which are necessary for the development. Government also provide these type of services, and these have been very important for the growth of a country. The development of agriculture and industry lead to the development of services such as transport, trade and storage. If the agriculture sector will not increase, if the industrial sector will not increase, thereafter the service sector will also not increase. So all the sector have been more and more important, but service sector, with the help of the primary and secondary sector, the service sector will be more and more helpful, or it is very helpful for the growth of a country. As income level rise, certain section of the people start demanding many more services like eating out, tourism, shopping. The income level, the service sector will be helpful when the people have been more and more income. If any people have been not income, they cannot go out any place where for eating food, fast food and different types of not go to the other hotel, not moving from tourism, not going to other country for tourism, not moving from shopping purpose for other country. If people have income, thereafter they can go easily from one country to another. Inequality of wages in service sector. The in There are different types of inequalities is present in service sector. Service sector in India employs many different kinds of people. Every people have been different types of earning sources. So the earning have been categorized for the inequality of the particular person. If a poor person have been not earning, there have been different types of inequality. If a people earn more and more amount, there have been different inequalities. A limited number of service employ highly skilled and educated workers. If the service sector in a service sector, different types of people, those have been educated, skilled, they have been earned more and more money. Most people engage in service such as small shopkeeper are poorly paid. Some people have been a small shop, they not earn more and more amount. Some people have been big shop, they earn more and more amount. That is the inequality of a service sector. Okay, thank you very much.